we go to our main event here tonight. Hogs Upstairs Tavern, our sponsor of our main event tonight. It's for the vacant Valor featherweight title. It's George Arellano at 3-1 out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, taking on Austin Too Smooth Cowan, 3-0 out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And this will be three-minute rounds. All right, we go to the cage to introduce our fighters for our main event. Here's Cody Gwynn.
All right, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It is now time for tonight's main event of the evening. Brought to you by Hogs Upstairs Tavern, the home of the official after party of Valor Fight in Gatlinburg. Come on down after this next fight and find out who wins tonight's fight, knockout, and submission of the night only at Hogs Upstairs Tavern in Gatlinburg, as this bout will be for the vacant Valor Featherweight Championship. At this time, please welcome first, fighting out of the Hogs red corner, George Arellano.
First out, George Arellano for our vacant featherweight championship at 145. Arellano fights out of Blaylock's IMB in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The 26-year-old, 5'9", trained by Chet Blaylock. Very well-rounded, lots of kickboxing, grappling experience, aggressive, wiry and strong. Looking to go pro in October, and submitted Justin Granville last time out of Valor Fights 21, an event in Chattanooga, his hometown, taking on Austin Too Smooth Cowan. And primetime, you know George Arellano. Talk about his game and what you expect from him in this opportunity for the title.
Yeah, I've always been impressed with George. You know, he's looking to go pro his next fight, I believe, after this one. So, you know, we'll see how he does tonight, and then he can reassess that after this fight. He's taking on a very tough karate guy in Austin. And, you know, he's coming off a loss, too, which, you know, it's sometimes a good thing. You know, sometimes you think you're doing all the things right and beating these guys, and then you have that loss, and you're like, it's a wake-up call. It was for me. You know, I'm on a and that's just one of the biggest things. Once you hit that loss and you hit that wake-up call, you're like, okay, now I know what I need to do.
Has wins over Justin Granville, lost to Corey Browning. That was a verbal submission in the second round in the loss for George Arellano. And then also had wins over David Graham at 3FC back in 2012 by some armbar submission in only 27 seconds. Also had a win over Tyler Nicely at Extreme Fight Night in 2010. Second round TKO on referee stoppage on strike. So George Arellano with 3 wins. That win over Justin Granville also was a choke win in the first round in 1:49. He's taken on Austin Cowan. Sorry, what do you think about his opponent, Austin Cowan?
Man, I'm excited for this fight. I think it's a great fight. Austin Cowan, I think he's the best striker at 145 right now. I think it's an awesome fight.
We'll talk more about Austin in just a moment. Back to the cage and Cody Gwynn.
Now, please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the OEB blue corner, Austin Cowan.
Sorry, you were saying about Austin?
Austin Cowan, he's an elite striker. I think he's the best striker in Valor at 145 right now.
Wow.
He's real awkward, real hard to get a hold of. I fought him in the kickboxing Grand Prix finals. Super awkward. Just you can't really train for someone like that unless you have someone that's that level with traditional martial arts in your gym. Something that I never trained for before, and we'll see how George Arellano deals with that tonight.
George Arellano, the number 2 ranked featherweight in the Valor Fights amateur rankings, and you can check all of those at valorfights.com. But Arellano is number 2, and you've got Austin Cowan at number 3. And while we're comparing the two, besides the rankings, take a look at the tail of the tape. Arellano at 3-1, Cowan undefeated at 3-0. Cowan 5 years younger than Arellano, both at 5'9", and both weighed in exactly at 145.6. As far as the matchup, Primetime, what do you think about this?
Definitely main event worthy, you know, and you've got George, who is an awkward striker, and ripped to pieces, and you have Austin that has a karate background, which is really weird because you don't see that much in MMA. You see guys transition from taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, things like that into MMA, but karate not so much anymore. And he's got this karate background, and it's going to be really awkward to see. I'm just curious to see if these guys are going to play into the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling any, or if they're going to step away and try to strike. I'm sure Austin's going to stay away and try to strike, and I'm going to look for George to come in and try to get a takedown possibly and wind up and land some big punches on top.
You're getting a look at Too Smooth right now, getting his gloves taped and trained by Brandon and Greg McMahon. Terrific camp at Team NKI. And all his last time out, beat Rodrigo Gonzalez. That was in June of 2014 at Vol Brawl, Valor Kickboxing. He's a Valor Kickboxing champion as well, and is a high school wrestler also. So showing off that karate background, and could very well, as sorry you mentioned earlier, could very well be the top striker in Valor, but has been inactive overall. His last fight was in 2014 against Rodrigo Gonzalez. Mentioned that. That was via rear naked choke in 1:11 in the first round. Prior to that, fought in 2012, beat an opponent that he finished off in the second round on referee stoppage on strikes, but hasn't been really active, but still an opportunity to come out here as the champ in the featherweight division.
I think it's important to note that both these young men are really, really genuinely good people. Awesome fight, man. I'm excited.
All right, both fighters are in the cage for our official introductions. Back to the cage and Cody Gwynn.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It is now time for Valor Fights 25. Go for gold. Main event of the evening. It will be 3 rounds for the vacant Valor Featherweight Championship, brought to you by the official after party of Valor Fights at Hogs Upstairs Tavern. When the action begins, your referee for this bout is Josh Ward. Introducing first, fighting out of the Hogs red corner. Tonight he enters the cage with a record of 3 wins with only 1 defeat. He weighed in 145 pounds, fighting out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and representing Blaylock's IMB, George Arellano! Standing across the cage tonight, fighting out of the OEB blue corner with an undefeated record of 3 wins with no defeats. He went in 145 pounds, fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and representing Team NKI, Austin Too Smooth Cowan!
Josh Ward, our referee for our main event at Valor Fights 25. Go for gold. It's
hands at all times. Obey the rules at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the blue corner? Any questions from the red corner? If you want to touch gloves, do so now. Come out ready to fight.
our main event presented by Hogs Upstairs Tavern, as Josh Ward with the final instructions for both fighters. George Arellano in the black trunks, Austin Too Smooth Cowan in the white trunks. Touch of gloves, and our main event is underway. 3 3-minute rounds for the Valor featherweight title.
This one's going to be exciting.
Wow.
See that karate on
That
the
side, yeah, that side from Austin Cowan. So I'm talking about he's so awkward.
And the speed as well.
Good straight right hand there from Austin Cowan.
Yeah, and he's mixing it up great.
Cowan is light on his feet.
Hey,
Good kick, Arellano.
Well, that's what he should do. He should eat up that front leg there from Cowan because he's got that toe pointed to, you know, the opposite side because of his karate background. He should eat up that front leg with the outside ties just like that. And just watch out for the straight right hand from Austin as he does
countering beautifully with that straight, right down the pop.
This is a good jab. This is a step up in competition from what we've seen all night, guys. Right here.
These guys are a different level.
Yeah, different level of fighters right here, guys.
Yep. Like I said, I think that Austin Cowan's the elite in Valor right now as far as striking in this weight class. Just the way he moves, his movement's awesome. It's real hard to
another
predict.
kick right there. Arellano while he's got his hands down. That'll eat that front leg up.
No, just miss with that right hand.
You keep talking about the striking. You know, it's just so different than other people. It's not that it's. I don't feel like it's that much better. He's definitely fast and long.
You have no guy in the gym to train to that.
Exactly. You don't see karate guys like this right here.
Oh, nice combination by Cowan.
A little blood coming from the nose of George
Yep.
Arellano. Very, very
It's that
fast
1-2
hands.
is just bop bop.
Yep.
One right after another. Beautiful.
Some blood on the forehead as well, Arellano. That
Probably come off the glove to the forehead there. Arellano's doing something wrong right here. He's keeping his head back. He's when Austin steps in to throw the punches, he's got to be moving in towards the punches. See how he's stepping away from him, getting caught? If he was coming in, he'd be meeting the punch or slipping at one of the two.
This is the movement of Austin Cowan is playing a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that, Sawyer, too. Like I said, he's got to come forward. When he comes forward, he's landed right here a few times. And also with the outside kick.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Adam, but Arellano's being way too stationary, standing right in front of him.
Yep, I agree 100% with that. Arellano needs to keep ripping that outside kick, though.
Hands up, hands up.
and saw Arellano with his hands down and then moved him up on the corner, told him to get his hands up. 30 seconds left in round number 1 for the Valor featherweight title. It's quite a side kick.
Something you don't see in the gym every day right there. Good, another good outside tie kick there from Arellano.
Grunting from these guys when they connect.
Yeah, they're throwing.
Hard shots.
Nice head movement right there. Slipping away and getting an angle right
Austin
there.
Cowan looking for that right hand over and over.
Hey, hey, hey. 4 in a row.
Cowan did not like that kick.
No.
We got a fight right here.
Wow.
Best fight of the night. Huge step up in competition right here than we used to be seeing.
All right. Mr. Rich put you on the spot. Who wins round number 1?
10-9 Cowan based on the right hand, just mixing it up, being aggressive, moving better. Arellano's been on the defensive nearly the whole round. 10-9.
Don't even get me started on the judges. Don't even don't
This is Judge Prime Time.
Don't even get me started on the judges.
Give me a scorecard.
Austin Cowan definitely won that round. Here's a little bit of replay from the first round here. Some real ripping left front high kicks there coming from Cowan. Good right hand coming from Cowan. That was the major part of the first round. Honestly, was Cowan being able to land that right hand against George. And you know, if George can move his head and get out of the way of that quick 1-2 that Austin's throwing and keep ripping that lead leg kick, it may slow him down just a little bit.
Cowan's able to rip that 1-2 and implant throw a side kick before Arellano even gets off at all.
Yeah. He's fast.
Yeah.
Very, very fast.
Very impressive striking from Cowan, but definitely both entertaining us in that first round of this main event for the Valor featherweight title. They touch gloves, round 2 of 3 underway.
See if Arellano takes a different approach, maybe clinch him up or
there we go. He's coming forward. See, that's what you got to do against a karate guy. You got to smother him. You cannot give him space, or he's going to do stuff just like that he's doing right now.
Cowan's game is space.
Yeah, here
that's
we
how
go.
he gets off those kicks.
Oh, good jab.
Shot.
3 jabs, 4 jabs from Cowan.
Cowan hands down.
What a fight, people.
Hey. I'll stand-up battle.
Arellano.
The game has evolved so much, guys, man. You used to see amateurs right here just standing up and throwing such good combos and good counters and good head movement and good kicks as these guys are throwing. It's unbelievable right now.
That was a really good knee in the plum by Cowan.
Yes.
Have any swelling over the left eye of Cowan?
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you see the flow of blood from the nose of Arellano. In the black trunks, Cowan in the white. Oh, that left jab stuck hard.
Arellano can't stay stationary. He needs to keep moving, man.
He's got to go forward like he started the first round. He's winning the first round because he's going forward. If you go forward and you smother the karate, it does a lot. See right there.
Yeah.
That's what he's got to do the whole time.
Cowan avoided a lot of those.
See, while he's not moving forward, Cowan's just setting up that front kick, man.
Yep.
Just waiting on it.
Hey. Left high round there coming from George Arellano. Excuse me. See how the like I think even if that kick lands, it's not going to do a lot of damage because it's just you just hear the smack right there on his glove. He's not really following through with it, like that kick right there that just got followed through that George threw.
So the power advantage for the strikes looks like it would go to Arellano the way they're throwing.
Yes.
He's
throwing a lot of quicker, fast punches, which is what karate is its point. You slide back and forth, you land a kick, you land a punch, you land a kick, you land a punch.
Good.
And he's got to go forward. That head movement there.
Stuck the jab and then got out.
He's got to be careful, though, dropping them hands because Arellano's throwing some nasty kicks. he's really eating up that front leg right there from Cowan.
Cowan, he has thin legs, especially compared to Arellano. He can't take too many of those. Mouthpieces out.
Nice.
And
It don't matter. Go. You can't stop.
Dude, you can't say that.
Wow. Spit on it, put it back in.
Yeah, so the referee
he's
has
gonna
to
give him
initiate
time.
that.
He
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have got busted in the mouth.
If I'd have been Austin, or excuse me,
Yeah.
Arellano.
George
Arellano?
Arellano, excuse me.
George, let's go with George.
George, I've been doing George all night, and you done confused me with Arellano. If I'd
I'm
been
sorry.
George, I'd have been throwing bombs right there because
Oh, yeah.
a mouthpiece means a lot in your chin. You know, it's got that cushion between your jaw that prevents you from getting knocked out. That's what the whole purpose is. A lot of people think it's just for your teeth. No, it's to help you from getting concussions and getting knocked out as well. Hey, that you can already see that the front leg is definitely not been whipping up there like it was in the first round from Cowan.
George in the black trunks has got blood all over his chest from his nose. Flurry here in the final seconds of round number 2.
Wow.
It's tough to score right there.
Okay, I'll go first this time.
All right.
George went forward. He threw a lot more punches. He landed a lot more punches. He threw tons of leg kicks and landed every leg kick he threw. That round to me is 100% George Arellano. Sawyer?
I'm going to agree 100% with Adam Townsend on that. George Arellano's round. I could be wrong. I think we're starting to see Austin Cowan fade a little bit here.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, and it could be with that leg kick, you know, taking his base away. He's not able to jump around, throw his front kick up.
I agree, man. You know, that side kick was a big setup to all his moves. And now that Arellano's kicked it so many times, inside, outside, keeping going back and forth from those kicks. And he's even targeted the back leg of Cowan a few times. So, you know, like I said, it could be a big factor. You know, leg kicks play a factor. A lot of people don't understand, like, what a leg kick can do and why people throw them. But they rip and they hurt.
What do you want to see from Cowan here in this third round? Maybe he is gassing out. What do you want to see from a strategy standpoint?
He's doing everything good, really, in my opinion. He's got to go forward and he's got to put a little bit more power on his punches. And same thing with George. In my opinion, whoever wins this round wins the fight. Who knows with the judges? Who knows? Oh, that hurt. Good combo to start the round off.
That was to the dome, man. To the temple. That hurt him bad. Here, Cowan's clinching up, going to throw some knees to the body.
Just look nasty as well.
Yeah.
I think Arellano maybe.
And Arellano straight back
good
at
right
him.
hand.
That's what he needs to do right there. Keep going forward. Good.
Wow, an entertaining bout here we have in the main event.
On main event here at Valor Fights 25.
Wow, another kick by Cowan.
See, but it just flicked up there. It really didn't land with no power. It just kind of pop.
Really, what he gets his power from is straight kicks.
Yes.
Like his front kicks to the,
push
to
kicks,
the mouth, you know?
Yeah. That was definitely the hardest kick usually lands, like a side kick to the face there.
Yeah. Arellano's doing good. He just needs to keep coming forward. I mean,
we're going to see another controversial split decision here, I'm afraid, unless one of these fighters do something drastic within the next 2 minutes. Hey, nice inside leg.
Asked for by the
nice inside leg kick.
Asked for by the corner and delivered by
Watch
George.
the left high kick. I don't believe that didn't catch it. Just smacked the glove of. Didn't look like it landed to me.
Man, if I was Arellano's corner, I'd be telling him to go nuts right now.
Go. That's what you got to do.
A minute and 40 seconds.
Oh, nasty jab. Head dispensered him. Oh.
Minute 30, halfway through the third and final round. The Valor featherweight title is on the line.
Staying way too stationary once again. He needs to come
He's
forward.
He's got to go.
Every time he comes forward, he lands.
Yeah, exactly right. And good right hand there from Cowan right there.
You know, maybe Austin Cowan doesn't do too well with pressure, you know?
Shot, beautiful shot, beautiful. Even better sprawl, though, coming from Cowan.
First of the night. First takedown attempt, and that was shut down by Cowan.
It was a good idea, though, coming from George. You know, both of them land jab there. Arellano throwing another jab. 55 seconds left in the third round here.
Arellano's pushing it, trying to.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to stay going forward. I think this minute right here will decide who wins this fight right here. Whoever wins this last minute to 30 seconds will win this fight.
Yeah, George needs to push hard right here. He'd probably win.
Yeah.
Austin's got to go for it, too. You just never know with the judges.
I need to have a judge recertification class.
Man.
Don't get me started.
Final 30 seconds of round number 3. The Valor featherweight title
coming right here from Cowan.
Yep,
Watch it.
yep.
Boom. anytime he turns southpaw, he throws that kick. I could already tell that.
They're all over that.
Arellano's hand's way too low for that right now. He needs to get him up and press.
George has got to do something here.
The thing is, too, though, like, the damage from, all the blood on George.
What can go? They're going to go right here.
All the damage on all the blood from George could be detrimental to his decision right here even. He's coming forward. He's pushing the pace.
Oh, man.
Wow. Beautiful, entertaining fight here in the main event. Vince and Sawyer.
High level as well.
Both of them got their hands up. They both think they won the fight. It's really anybody's fight. I wouldn't want to be a judge right here and scoring that fight, honestly. In my personal opinion, Sawyer, go ahead and give your opinion first before I give mine.
Well, I don't know. I think throughout the whole fight, Cowan had better movement. We see on the replay here, he's popping that jab, landing the 1-2 over and over.
Nasty Pez dispenser.
Yeah. As Adam says, the Pez dispenser.
That's prime time trademark there, guys, for you to use it.
Popped his head straight back. Man, if I was judging this fight, I would probably have given that round to Arellano. Based on aggression and just coming forward, I got it 29-28 Arellano.
Sawyer took the words out of my mouth. He even though you had a little bit more blood on Arellano and you had Cowan landed a little bit more flashy kicks here and there, Arellano threw a lot more as far as volume goes, especially the low leg kicks. He ate up Cowan's front leg. I definitely agree that the first round went to Cowan, second round went to Arellano, and third round went to Arellano as well for a 29-28 split decision to George Arellano here.
If we were judging.
If we.
I got a feeling, though,
yeah,
Cowan,
me too.
just saying.
Me
All
too.
right, to the cage
Vince
for
is calling Chow.
Let's go to the judges' scorecard. Here's Cody Gwynn.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, make some noise for both these guys laying it all on the line here tonight. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored about the same, 30-27 for your winner. And now, Valor featherweight champion out of the blue corner, Austin